Yellow.
Yo, Leroy, I need that gun that I lent you. It's been like 6 months, man.
Who is this?
It's the funny carpenter.
Yeah, oh yeah, about that gun. Somebody stole the gun from me, Funny.
Well, great. You've been a big help. Rest easy, people. I'm gonna show you a handy trick to install this baseboard without a nail gun. And this is also gonna work great for installing cabinet kicks, panels to the wall. Pretty much anytime you need to install something without fasteners, this trick is gonna be perfect. Now, in order to install these baseboards without a nail gun or any fasteners of any kind, we're gonna need a primary glue. We're also gonna use a secondary glue, but we'll get to that part later on in the install. Now, for the primary glue, I either use PL Premium or just regular caulking. You can see with this little test sample that I've made here, the caulking is gonna offer more than enough to glue the baseboard onto the drywall. We'll see if we can pull this off. So it's stuck pretty good. Essentially, it just tears the paper off. So if you look at the PL Premium, yeah, it sticks, it definitely sticks better. It actually stuck to the board here and ripped the baseboard off. Now, I would end up using the PL Premium if I was gluing some big wall panels to a wall or putting on some cabinet parts that you don't necessarily want to fall off. If you were to use PL Premium to install this, it might be a little bit of a struggle if you ever want to take the baseboards off. That's why when I'm doing baseboard, I usually just end up using the DAP because it sticks pretty well, and if you need to take the baseboards off, they do pop off without destroying everything. Now, when it comes to gluing on the baseboard, I like to use two different kinds of glue. You'll have a primary glue that'll be kind of the long-lasting glue. In this case, we're gonna use the caulking. As you've seen in the test before, it'll get the job done. It's not gonna be the best adhesion, but the baseboard's not gonna fall off. And then secondarily, you wanna have a fast, quick, almost instant setting glue. I like to use this Stay Put. It's kind of a contact cement type product that you can spray out of a can. You can also get away with using this 2P10 product, which is instant setting. It comes with an activator. This stuff's pretty expensive and you don't get a lot of it for what you pay for, so I probably wouldn't use it for baseboards. If it's just a small baseboard or I didn't have any of this Stay Put around, then I probably would go ahead and use the 2P10. So now if you don't have any of that secondary type quick setting glue, you can always put the primary glue on the baseboard. And then if the circumstance allows, you can use some type of a prop situation to just hold that thing in place. And then anytime you're using a prop, you're gonna wanna have a shim to just kind of secure the board in place. For something like this, you might even have like a long board here to just get equal pressure along the way. But it's definitely gonna be a lot quicker and easier to use the two glue procedure. So with that procedure here, it's gonna depend on your baseboard, but for this baseboard here, on the top, there's a really nice flat spot. Then it goes in a little bit, concave, and then there's another flat spot at the bottom. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that instant setting Stay Put and we're gonna put a nice strip along the top. We'll put the matching strip on the wall. Then we'll use the primary caulking glue and we'll fill in this bottom area. And then that way it'll just go on right away. It'll be tight. You can caulk it and paint it straight away. So the nice thing about this Stay Put over other contact cement sprays that I've used is if you do spray this onto the wall, you can let it dry and it will actually rub off quite nicely. Some of the other stuff, it's just a disaster if it gets anywhere. That being said, you still don't want to get it all over everything. There's a couple things you can do here. If the baseboard's kind of a smaller piece, you could use that as a shield when you're spraying it on the wall. Or you go ahead and cut yourself a piece of cardboard, and that way you can just keep it into the spots where you don't want this stuff to get everywhere. So there we go. So we'll get some on that top edge there. And now with the primary glue, you're going to want to fill this void up a little bit and get a nice thick bead along the flat spot on the bottom. That's been about 3 minutes. It's definitely not tacky to the touch, so we're ready to go. Now when it comes to installing this thing, this is the trickiest part of the whole operation. So you're gonna wanna just get that all the way into the corner and then just make sure you're getting a little pressure downwards. You don't wanna install it like 1/4 of an inch off the ground. So you're getting a little downward pressure and then you just tap that top on there. Boom, sticking beautifully. And if you need any help caulking, painting, or repairing baseboards, check out this playlist right over here. I gotta track that freaking Leroy down. I bet you he's still got that nail gun. I know he does. Hello guys, such a scuzzbag. Dude, that installed nice.